As you know, my friends, we've been exploring the mystery of death and also the possibility of reincarnation in previous videos. And I am going to elaborate further today with you on this with the consciousness only model of reality. If you believe that the material world is the starting point of existence, then death is extinction. Okay, and your lifetime is a little blip in the vast expanse of non-existence, and that's it. There's nothing more after that. But if you believe that consciousness is the fundamental ground of reality, then there is a very definite and good explanation for what has been called reincarnation, also other lokas and realms of existence. So let me give you the theoretical background for this. We have to start with some assumptions and then corroborate them through our own experience. So here we go. Consciousness is a fundamental aspect of existence, transcending the limitations of space-time and form. It is infinite and formless, constantly modifying itself into various modes of knowing and experience. This includes the mind, intellect, emotions, and the entangled world that corresponds to a unique biological apparatus, which we call the body. There is no fixed entity in consciousness. It is a dynamic process that undergoes transformation, much like a fertilized egg becoming a baby, progressing through different stages of life, and eventually returning to the matrix of consciousness. The memories of our experiences become part of this matrix, contributing to what we commonly refer to as reincarnation. Reincarnation, therefore, can be seen as the recycling of the matrix of memories, desires, and imagination in the non-local storage of the consciousness field. This field, which is unbounded, eternal, and formless, is the foundation for our sense of identity. Our true identity lies in the interbeing of this matrix, where we experience wholeness and healing, the interbeingness of the matrix. In order to tap into this wholeness and healing, we need to reconnect with the memory of who we truly are. The consciousness field continuously recycles as modes of knowing and things known, and each biological organism manifests its own unique ecosystem within the matrix of conscious beings. Reincarnation offers us the opportunity to explore the fundamental truth that our current identity is provisional and ever evolving. It allows us to embrace new models of knowing and experience, fostering personal growth and evolution. In conclusion, consciousness is fundamental and all-encompassing. It's an all-encompassing phenomenon that transcends the limitations of space-time and form. It manifests in various modes of knowing and experience, contributing to our understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Reincarnation serves as a pathway for continuous evolution and the exploration of our true identity within the vast nature of consciousness. So, of course, the modes of knowing include things like sensory perception through our senses, such as sight, hearing, taste, touch, and smell. We perceive and interact with the external world. The modes of knowing allow us to gather information and form a subjective experience of our surroundings. Then there are modes of knowing like intuition. Intuition is a mode of knowing that goes beyond logical reasoning and analysis. It involves a deeper sense of knowing or understanding without conscious reasoning. Intuition can provide insights and guidance in decision-making processes. Third mode of knowing is emotions. These are powerful modes of knowing and experience. They give color and depth to our subjective experience, including influencing our thoughts, behaviors, and interactions with others. Emotions provide a rich tapestry of feelings that contribute to our understanding of ourselves and the world. Fourth mode of knowing is memory. Memory is another crucial mode of knowing. It allows us to retain and recall past experiences, shaping our perception of the present moment. Memories shape our personal narratives and contribute to our sense of identity. And memories are stored as potential memories, para, in the consciousness field. Imagination is the fifth mode of knowing, is a creative mode of knowing that allows us to form mental images, ideas, and concepts that may not exist in our immediate reality. It enables us to explore possibilities, solve problems, and envision alternative futures. Sixth mode of knowing is introspection. It's the process of self-reflection and self-awareness. It involves examining our thoughts, emotions, and experiences from within. Introspection helps us gain insight into our own motivations, beliefs, and values. Then there's the seventh mode of knowing, which is reasoning and logic. Reasoning and logic are modes of knowing that involve rational thinking, analysis, and deduction. This mode of knowing allows us to evaluate information, make judgments, and draw conclusions based on evidence and logical principles. Eighth, conscious awareness. Conscious awareness is the fundamental mode of knowing itself. Knowing itself. It is the state of being present and aware of our thoughts, emotions, sensations, and surroundings. Conscious awareness provides the foundation for all other modes of knowing and experience. These are just a few examples of the diverse modes of knowing and experience that consciousness manifests in. Each mode of knowing contributes to our understanding of ourselves, others, and the world, creating a rich tapestry of human experience. Now, just tell me, having heard these modes of knowing, is there any way atoms, molecules, force fields, and gravity can create these modes of knowing? So, the matter only proposition as the ontological primitive is very naive. It's called naive realism. It helps us to explore technology, but it is not an avenue to truth. So I can explore this further, reincarnation and other dimensions of existence, if you find this useful. And this is the only truth about reincarnation and the mystery of death and beyond. You have to understand that there is no fixed identity. You're constantly recycling and evolving into different modes of knowing and experience, and each mode of knowing and experience creates its own identity. Let me know what you think. I'm delighted to share this with you.